Sup YouTube, Kona here bringing you all a new lace review. Now, neither of the two shows last week were very desirable for reviews, but hey, by a vote of 2-1, Vividred Operation won that right. Vividred's an anime with enough hype to blow Gurren Lagann out of the water, with more romance in this short 12-episode series than the 50+ of Clannad, and with much more deep and defining plot than the entirety of Legend of Galactic Heroes. That is definitely Vividred Operation. Vividred was a 12-episode series that was brought to us by good old hit-or-miss A1 Pictures and aired in the winter season. And by director Kazuhiro Takamura, no less, the one and only who brought us the esteemed Strike Witches, duh! The plot of Vividred follows Akane Ishiki, a 14-year-old happy-go-lucky girl and daughter of the genius inventor Kenjiro. Jiro being the creator of the manifestation engine, an engine which powers the entire world. With it, the world is in a state of peace and prosperity, and the people live in relative safety and happiness. Until suddenly the world is attacked by an unknown force targeting the engine. These angels, alones, are immune to all the advances of mankind, as modern weaponry doesn't even scratch the surface of the noise, alones. But have no fear, as the great inventor Jiro has developed a suit with which one can harness great hidden powers strong enough to defeat the Neuroi. Alones. However, there's a big problem. The suit isn't designed for any trained military personnel or anything. God, that would make no sense. It's designed for teenage girls, of course. And such begins the tale of Power Ranger Red as she fights against the worms, assembling allies by her side and saving the world with friendship. The characters are numerous, with all the pretty girls each being assigned a character stereotype alongside a color, so we can actually notice them. Because, without these colors, I don't know if I'd actually be able to distinguish the characters. Green, the tough captain with the love of cute things. Yellow, the cute computer geek. Blue, the sickly Ojo summer character. Red, the hot-headed, energetic leader. And black, the mysterious one. The colors were very cookie-cutter, and if I cared about this show enough, I could probably find exact copies of all of them from other shows. The colors were very two-dimensional, as they didn't really drastically change or develop or anything, the exception though being black. Black is the most interesting character of the show, which isn't really saying much, but yeah. Black worked against the colors throughout the show, instead focusing on her own personal goal, with which she would achieve by assisting the Deep Blue, Alones, enemy of Earth. Her story coulda, shoulda, and woulda been awesome if developed, expanded, and utilized, but no, friendship OP. The creators can't be bothered to create a show with a viable plot. Why would they when they have animation? Animation is the one passable thing in the show. And by animation, I'm mostly centering in on the character designs, those of which were obviously created to appeal to the large, primarily male, moe anime fandom, with designs blatantly crafted to appeal to the lower half of males viewing it. But other than that, the show did have some well-animated action scenes, with the colors flying around fighting the abductors, the Alones. Additionally, the bright color palette of the show, along with the backgrounds, were very appeasing. The soundtrack was mediocre at best. But I did like the first ending theme we had, but of course we only had that for one episode. Otherwise, all the colors got their turn at singing an ending theme, and they were all okay. I didn't really care for them, but they were okay. The plot's lackluster, the characters are nothing new, the soundtrack is snoozeworthy, and the animation is for a target audience to toot their horn to. Typically, I don't enjoy that kind of crap in my anime, but maybe it's just not for me. My enjoyment of the show reflects that. I disliked it very much. Yet I watched it all. How the hell does that work? Some sort of seasonal trap, I swear. Anywho, yeah, I did not like this show, but let's see how it ranks. After running the numbers through my personal manifestation engine by inputting the categories of plot, characters, animation, sound, and my personal dash of enjoyment, Vividred Operation gets a very below average score of 5 obies out of 10. I do not recommend watching it unless you want to see young female teenagers flying off with camera angles showing them off. Recommendations for this show? Well, what other shows don't I like? There's Strike Witches, Sky Girls, and Symphogear. Yeah, they're all quite similar to the show, especially Strike Witches. But what did you guys think of Vividred Operation and how I totally don't talk sarcastically about shows I don't like? Next week's review will be determined by you folks by simply commenting the name of one of the two series I'll now show to you. The vote this week is between Rock Lee and his Ninja Pals and Naruto spin-off and Good Job Club, a school club anime. I actually really liked Good Job Club though, so So be sure to cast your votes by commenting down below alongside any thoughts, feelings, or comments you have on either me or Vividred Operation. If you liked me talking about an anime I don't, be sure to like this video as it encourages me immensely, and subscribe if you haven't already for weekly laser reviews and more. But I'm Kona7, thank you so very much for watching my video, and have a good one.